When you see me coming to the weekend, you die. You won't lit and you know what we're talking about. When you see me coming, step in, step out. When you see me, you gon' run out loud. It's the DK, you about to show. When you see me coming and I'm coming in for you. When you see me and I see you, we at the beers at the
Alright, y'all. So, happy Vlogmas. Hope everybody's having a good holiday. December, yeah, all that. So, we're going to get into the topic of today, which is, did Clarence NYC replace Mod for King? I'm sorry. Of course, he probably didn't. You know, to be honest, I feel like him and Mod, you know, if they see each other, they're going to be cordial. They're going to speak. To be honest, I don't feel like they left on bad terms. However, if you do remember a video from my old channel, I did speak on the fact that their friendship was over maybe 2 years ago. Wait, it couldn't have been 2 years ago. But it was at least a year ago. And it was, it had the picture with the crazy eyes and everything and stuff like that. That was me. And I just could tell, like, the vibe was off. And if you notice, like, you hardly ever see them in videos together. And as soon as I had posted that video, like a lot of the videos I post, a lot of people want to prove me wrong, or they want to say this and say that. And they'll, like, meet up. They'll stay together, or they'll link, or they'll do this, and they'll do that. But in the end, it sometimes just comes out the way I say. Like, their relationship is ended. And I remember saying that it's crazy because Mod could really change the trajectory of Clarence NYC's life. I remember saying in the video before they linked again, meaning that sorry, Mod knows all of Clarence's secrets, good, bad, and the ugly, because they had been friends for so long. Literally, they was talking about hanging out when they was early as, I think, 15 or 16. And I admit, I've outgrown several of my friends, and I admit, some people that are the closest to you sometimes use you, sometimes turn out to not be as good of a friend to you as they said they were. It's just life. It's just what it is as you get older. I personally don't see nothing wrong with them parting ways. I was just making a point that it just seemed to me that something had happened that pissed one or the other off, and they just stopped hanging out with each other that often. And it's also crazy because I used to see Clarence's sister all the time, you know what I'm saying, around in their videos with Queen, you know, and everything. But all of a sudden, I don't even see them. Her. And that's the person that used to hang out with Mod towards the end more than Clarence. And if you don't think that's weird, I do, because to me, it just seemed like Clarence would have been closer than Clarence's sister. So it was giving a lot of indication that the relationship was dwindling. However, I think Clarence's sister, like Queen, is Queen's manager, and I believe that she was also Clarence's manager. So it was obvious that they were hanging out. But even the vibes with her were kind of off, too. And so in the event that this video comes out, you may see Clarence and Mod hanging out. It just appears in my observation that I have.
Okay, so yeah, they could definitely be hanging out again, be friends again, no problem. But I don't know, I just feel like a lot of things progressed and transpired that only a Mod would really know. Like, if Queen really want to know the tea about who Clarence was talking to, who he was fooling with, because allegedly they were saying that he was fooling with some chick with a hat, but they were saying that was a rumor or whatever during this time where they first got into it. So Ma would be the one to know. And shortly after I had said that, like, they did link back up because you don't want that kind of information coming out, right? So he definitely has to tread lightly when it comes to Ma, because actually Ma would be the one to know a lot of information. But yeah, so let's continue.
Oh, and I think on another video that they came out with, they had announced it was probably cap, but
Okay, guys, Zoom pass. Yeah, this is my second time recording this video. I'm sorry. It just, the first take was acting crazy. And I guess I had some typo confusion. So I'm just basically trying to use some of the sound that got messed up on this new video or whatever.
But I do feel about Chris, the last couple I feel like there was another indication that it pretty much had a friendship had ran their course. And to be honest, that just also lets you know the character of Maude. And maybe that's another reason why they've decided to part ways. Maybe they start seeing things and...
Because he said he would collab with Chris. I put that on there, but it kind of got blurred out. My bad.
I don't know. Who's to say it was not no blackmailing going on? But maybe not. Maybe not. Y'all let me know down below. Do y'all think their friendship has come to an end or not? Now here leads into the other situation, which is maybe he's replaced Ma with Ken. But of course not, because Ken and him are not on that level, in my opinion. But you did see Ken at the birthday party that Clarence recently had. And I was kind of being petty when I said that. But if you do remember, you probably don't remember, but some of y'all might, because I did a video a while back. And it did pretty good numbers, but that was on a different channel. So you probably wouldn't even... And I had said the fact of Clarence made a shot or a pass for De'Ara. I'm sorry, y'all. Now, y'all let me know in the comments. Have you ever seen Queen, Clarence, De'Ara, and Ken hanging out? Let me know down below while I'm talking, because I just don't know. I haven't, but recently I have. So let's get into it, right? So if you don't remember, a while back, Queen went on a vacation. Oh, similar event, okay? It was Clarence's birthday. I think it was Clarence's last birthday, so this definitely didn't happen that long ago. Because here we are again, Clarence just had another birthday. So on the birthday that Clarence had, they were admitting to doing their thing in showers and all this, and they were out in this, what was it, infinity pool? And Clarence had made the comment of his clothing line. And in that clothing line comment, he said some of his inspiring people that he finds who can dress was Gunner and De'Ara. That was all his list as far as I remember. He also said that his wife, baby mama Queen, does cool too in her dress. And that was after the fact. But also, I remember doing my video because I just felt like shots was shoot. Because I was saying like, of course, she do her thing, but I didn't see what that would have had to do with his clothing line. Now, maybe if they were friends before, it would kind of make sense because, he's pulling plugs to his friend. If De'Ara was his friend. But like I said, I remember none of them hanging out until recently. Okay, so I remember I did a video, and I was like, I think De'Ara might be down. Okay, because she keeps drinking this 1942, and if you know, Clarence be drinking that 1942 boo, and he just drink it all the time, right? And I just keep picking up on little answers, so it's kind of giving me that, like, she might be down, because she do like The Weeknd. They are the same color. They both got a beard. I think Weeknd got a beard. I don't know. Maybe he don't. So hey, maybe, and I feel like he could be something that she would be interested in if it wasn't no other issues and stuff going on. If that's what I'm saying, because they both have situationships. Hey, so shortly after this video aired, allegedly, and no, I have not talked to anybody in this video. Okay. So with that being said, yeah, so I had posted that video and I was going into detail of why I think that you feel it could be mutual, this and that. It was around the time that they were saying that Clarence, well, a couple months after, that Clarence may have had some indication or dealings with a female who had a cap or something. It was something about that a while back, if y'all remember. It was around that time. So that video was up for a little bit. Then I think I deleted that channel. Okay, I deleted a couple of channels. So anyway, so at the end of the day, yeah. Then maybe a couple months after that, and I said on that video that Queen would probably be seen with the error, you know, because Queen gonna make sure that nobody talk to her man, right? You know, make sure it's couple steady. So Queen does show up to the Lord Bay event with the error. You know, I think Clarence was there. I'm not sure. That was maybe a couple months after that video. It didn't have to mean anything. Like I said, they could have been cool before. I just don't remember seeing it, you know. And I found myself watching Chris, Queen, when they were together, and also Queen and Clarence. I just don't remember seeing them with De'Ara and Ken ever. So to me, it just seemed like he was saying her name just to be saying it and maybe throwing out a plug. And you know, De'Ara is one of the top YouTuber females that's out there. She definitely got her stuff together. She's definitely lit. She's definitely that woman. But to me, I just thought the whole point of him bringing up her name was just out of left field. Now with Gunna, I can see Gunna do be having some cool styles, but it just be looking different on him, but on somebody else maybe. But the fact he said De'Ara, you know, De'Ara, she does do style. So I get it, but it just didn't seem like something that he would produce. But he did mention her name. So moving on. So like I said, Queen shows up to De'Ara's Lorvay to make sure that they have that touch point to show that, hey, I'm here with De'Ara, so if you see her talking to my man, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's going to happen because allegedly De'Ara was friends with somebody else's friend who's now was supposed to have dated her, you know? But I'm saying that's what's intentional. I'm just saying it could happen. If you're not like besties with somebody, things can happen. But at the end of the day, I haven't seen De'Ara and Queen together since that, but that doesn't mean they haven't talked, okay? Now, I forgot all about Ken. Now, I forgot all about Ken. And the funny thing is, the fact that Ken was even there is even funnier to me, y'all. So, you know, he has a new girlfriend named Juju or something like that, which, yeah, I've seen it, the t-shirt video they did. It was cute, you know. I'm glad he's feeling better for two. All right. So going back to Ken, you know, he was at Clarence's birthday party with his girlfriend, Juju. I did not see De'Ara at Clarence's birthday party, but I did see Ken and his girlfriend, which is weird to me because, like I said, I never remember them hanging out. So I'm like, I wonder who messaged out to who. You let me know. Who do you think messaged out first? Was it Clarence or was it Ken? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Queen pulled up to De'Ara. But I'm just like, so I'm like, well, maybe there's some truth to it. Maybe it's some truth to it, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, because I'm like, I don't see Clarence reaching out to Ken, but I also don't see Ken reaching out to Clarence. I don't know. And if you see some of the videos that they were in, which I don't have them here, it kind of seemed like Ken was a little pissed off. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, he may have not been pissed. He may have had a bad day. He may have been ready to go home. But he didn't seem like he wanted to be there to me. I'm just saying. Okay. I mean, he probably did. And maybe just that one shot, he was just like over them being filming or whatever. But, so I'm like, is Ken trying to make sure Clarence don't run to De'Ara and get with his baby mama? Or I don't know why Ken would have reached out to Clarence, because honestly, if Clarence did shoot a shot for De'Ara, I honestly don't see him linking up with Ken, if that makes sense. But Ken did seem to have the side-eye going on, even though he has Juju. Is he thinking about De'Ara? I'm curious because why side-eye if you moved on? Why reach out and move on? Why reach out if you've moved on? You know what I'm saying? Because literally, like I said, I've never seen them hang out before, and I've seen they didn't. But Clarence definitely made a comment about liking the era style, who is a female and Clarence is a male. And I didn't even know he was making women's clothes, but apparently he might be. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think he replaced Ma because he probably don't even fool with Clarence like that for real, you know. But it's just very ironic that Ken did show up to Clarence event and Queen showed up to De'Ara's event about their people. And I'm just wondering, why is Ken worried about who liking De'Ara if he moved on? Because the last time I checked, unless you still got feelings, you don't give a dang. You got Juju right next to you. Why you looking mad for? Let me know. Y'all let me know down below. Okay? I'm sorry, but I gotta go right now. We come to you, but I gotta